The turning point of Game of Thrones, the honor of one man and the indecision of a king. What if Ned Stark had survived? Would Westeros have been the same? Kings, thrones, dragons, and the undead. Could everything have gone in a different direction? In this video, we will explore step by step what might have happened in an alternate reality where Ned was not executed. Some characters will not die, others will perish earlier. The Game of Thrones is being rewritten. What if Ned Stark had lived? King Joffrey raises his sword in front of the crowd. The world holds its breath. But at the last moment, Cersei's cold stare and Varys's whispers hold him back. Ned Stark kneels before the king and swears loyalty, biting down his pride. His honor is wounded, but his family is spared. For Cersei, it's a political win, control without bloodshed. Ned is sent to the Night's Watch, not death, but exile. Arya doesn't flee. She knows her father still lives. Sansa becomes a strategic guest, not a hostage. And so, the fate of Westeros takes a new, quiet turn. Robb Stark does not march out seeking revenge for his father's death. The North remains standing and peaceful. The phrase "do not lose trust" since no war breaks out. The Red Wedding never happens. Tywin Lannister attempts diplomacy to control the North, but the Starks do not bend the knee. Catelyn stays in Winterfell with her son. The family's unity remains intact. Theon does not betray the Starks because Robb never goes to war. Winterfell neither falls nor burns, and the North keeps its icy silence. The people of the North enjoy a long-lasting peace, free from the shadow of war. Since no great civil war breaks out in Westeros, Daenerys' presence is noticed earlier. Although she rules Meereen with her dragons, a greater threat is needed to cross to Westeros. Tyrion remains as Joffrey's advisor and contacts Daenerys through Varys. Daenerys is recognized not just as a liberator, but as a strategic ruler. Her plan to arrive in Westeros is prepared through negotiation, not war. Dragons become not only a symbol of fear, but a tool of diplomatic pressure. Daenerys builds new alliances and initiates dialogues with different political powers. When Ned joins the Night's Watch, he reunites with Jon Snow. He considers revealing the truth he has kept for years, but hesitates on timing. Jon rises to command earlier because he has the support of the people and the Stark name. Preparations against the Night King threat are taken more seriously. Stannis' arrival in the North happens more organized and supported. Jon's identity is no longer just a mystery, but a key secret shaping the future. With Ned Stark alive, honor and loyalty resurface in the Game of Thrones. Cersei struggles to maintain power with wit, but must face a threat like Ned. Daenerys, Jon, and Ned form a new alliance to govern Westeros' future. The physical Iron Throne is questioned as war fatigue affects everyone. The small council is no longer the king's puppet, but a representation of the people. Peace looks possible for the first time. The Starks become a new beacon of hope for the realm's future. Ned Stark's survival changed not just one man's fate, but the destiny of all Westeros. His presence became an unbreakable symbol of honor and justice, spreading throughout the realm. Betrayals, wars, and pain lessened. Perhaps the darkest days in history never came to be. The Stark family stayed united. A bridge was built between the North and the South. The power balance formed between Daenerys, Jon, and Ned made peace possible. The Game of Thrones still continued, but this time without bloodshed, through wisdom and strategy. Perhaps true strength wasn't the sword, but surviving and knowing when to fight. If Ned Stark had survived, the deep intrigues, bloody wars, and betrayals might never have unfolded. Perhaps the epic story we know as Game of Thrones would never have been written, or never existed at all.